How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here. I hope you guys are all having a great day. Please give this video a thumbs up if you guys really enjoy it. Subscribe if you guys have not already. And we're going to be checking out the Halo Infinite Season 0 Battle Pass. This is part of the tech test that will be going live this weekend. And we're just going to watch the video and talk about it briefly while the video is running. And see if the Battle Pass system is going to be good for Halo Infinite coming out this year. So I hope you guys all enjoy.
Yeah, so when we take a look at ourselves learning as a team, the reason why we want to do Season 0 is, like the rest of our live experience, our team needs to build the muscle of listening to the players, providing fixes, really going through, even veteran people who have worked on games, game development.
This looks really
when
good.
we go through a service, every game is different, every team is different, and it takes a lot of muscle building to really get into the rhythm for your teams to be able to add to the game. And so what we hope to hear from on the technical preview side is, again, what's working.
Here's how much the Battle Pass is going to cost.
Like, remember, the build is old, so don't treat it as if it's final at all. So as we go into these details, just remember, just send us your feedback. Give us the details that you want to see or improve on. And we won't, again, because we're a few months from launch, we won't necessarily be able to fix everything for launch, but we'll start adding lists together.
We've got some daily challenges and weekly challenges. That's cool.
Is our challenges. Our challenge system is the cornerstone. It is the underlying thing in which we go. Now, everyone's familiar with these. We've done a little bit different. This is where you start seeing the first rewards you get outside of the pass. So we know, right? Games are a bit different today than they were back in the day. In fact, back in the day, most people only had 2 to 3 games a year that they even looked at.
True.
Today, I bet you most of your Steam libraries are much larger than that. And that means players are going from Sea of Thieves, or they're jumping over to Age of Empires, and then they're coming into Halo as well. And we want to make sure that when you sit down, you don't have to absorb an entire battle pass to say, what are my rewards? You can literally just come in, what are the challenges? I'm going to go play my games with my friends, and I'm going to get rewarded for it. That's pretty critical for us from
That's
a player
good.
first perspective.
Casual
and then of course
playing.
you're going to get people like me. I'm going to sometimes get sniper challenges. Now, I'm not Clutch in any way, shape, or form, or Micklin, or any protein. I will skip that challenge. So I'll definitely probably swap that for sure.
You can swap challenges out.
I
That's
want to
really
make
cool.
sure that I don't have to do that, because I'm not good at it at all. So let's look at the battle pass.
Here we go.
We're going to buy this. So we're going to.
Yeah, like we granted you, you're just like a real tech preview
All right, so
participant.
this-
We have given you some money, Jerry.
All right, good. I get paid today. Sweet. All right. Sweet. Battle
I think
pass.
Battle Pass is going to be like
We're ready to go.
$3.
So-
That's kind of cheap.
As you can see, I bought it, so now you can't see the free link.
If you wonder if the rewards are going to be
Yeah,
any
well,
good or
right.
not.
What we're not seeing is a smattering of objects in this pass are free, right? So
Correct.
even if someone doesn't want to opt in the optional pass in the real game, there will still be a free track and things are.
Yeah, the main thing you think of from a model that we have is every tier there's a free item and a premium item, and that means that every single player, instead of having, most systems you have large swaths of the tiers that aren't earned unless you're premium. For us, we want you to earn every step of the way. And for the preview, we're only having 20 levels in the preview to be able to go after. And so, obviously at launch we'll have much larger. We're not going to talk about that too much, but the great thing you're seeing here is you're seeing customization all along the way. Do you want to go to yours?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, why
I have
Josh,
Adobe
jump back
free
over to
and
mine
paid
because
stuff.
I had some development sheets enabled, so I've got everything already unlocked. Actually, Josh, switch back over to my feed there. There we go. So now that we have that context, Jerry, of kind of sort of where this content's going to come from, I'm back in the armor hall. I've just kind of drilled now into this. This is what happens if I click in on my core, right? So.
Yeah.
We don't need to go through all this. I know folks are probably eager to see some more gameplay. We want to talk about bots and arena as well. But this is where I would apply my coatings, for example. Some of these coatings I'm going to earn. We saw the Keystone coating as a challenge reward, for example. So this is just a taste of kind of what I'll be able to do. I can't wait to see how players in the tech preview. I would hope a lot of people are probably going to easily hit tier 20 and max out.
Yeah.
If not,
That's our hope.
what are you doing? You've had this long to prepare. Like, come on, you waited for this.
It
We
should
need
just be
you.
good.
Go crazy. But yes, this is just to give you an idea. As I unlock my content for the core, this is where I'm going to go in and be able to customize that.
Yeah.
And I mentioned this to you the other day, but funny fact, someone pointed out to me that if you want to, I think for the first time in a Halo game, you can have no shoulder pads. Which,
Right.
hey, if that's your fancy, go for it. So lots of different options here, and
Yeah, this is like, you're not seeing things in here like armor effects or other categories that we have listed here. For the tech preview, it's really small, and so we try to keep it basically the baseline pieces.
That's cool.
Actually, let's
That's
talk
very cool.
about armor kit for a little bit.
yeah. What is Because this, I don't think this is really
So
fully supported in this build. Though.
Yeah, so when we talk about specifically from a pillar perspective of continuing the story, the armor kit kind of represents a bunch of that story. And so when you see the season, and when we say story, we mean the continuing story of the universe from when you're in campaign as Master Chief, what are the rest of the Spartans doing? You are a Spartan, and so your story belongs here too.
In case you guys are wondering, I will be getting this game and
iconic,
streaming it
characters within the Halo
primarily
universe.
over on
So
Twitch
Kit, for
at
example,
00447. So make sure you guys head over there and follow me there so you guys don't miss out when this game does drop later this holiday season.
And so you want to, you actually want to go fly do your battles on the battlefield like George.
And I will put that in the comment section for the video in case you guys are wondering.
Well, Jerry, this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
I think there's still a ton of fun content here for insiders this weekend to experiment with, unlock, explore.
Okay. Alright guys, and this is part 2 of the video. This is a full match of Halo Infinite Slayer running on the Xbox Series X. Like I said, I will be getting this game, so make sure you guys head over to Twitch and follow me there at Douglas447. I will put a link to it hopefully in the comment section. That'll work. There's been some struggles in getting it to work, so I hope you guys all enjoy. Of course, this is part 2 of the video. If you guys didn't watch part 1 and you guys just skipped over to the Slayer match, make sure you guys check out what I thought of the Battle Pass, and hope you guys all enjoy.
I think this is a pro team POV.
Well, let's see how good they are. Right off the bat.
You got the gateway, right? You got T-switch to vert.
Steitzer.
Stites. It's good to have Steitzer back. Or we call him, there's a nickname of Steitzies, the people implementing the VO.
It's weird how the scoreboard is not above, it's down below. I really don't like that.
Yeah, I feel like I learned a lot by watching this video, actually. Like we watch them, we have regular
Skewer,
I
huh?
don't play with them generally because they just
Looks like
they're
some
so-
sort of new,
we are kind of better players than we
Covenant rocket launcher.
Also notice that Slayer has a straight 4 power weapon that spawns on this map in Slayer, which is
Ooh, Needler, let's go.
You'll see, like, you can see the friend bow. That's one of the things that you're looking at here. And I'm talking about it.
Wow, Needler
That's
kind
something
of
that we continue
OP.
to do and evolve even beyond this build. Well, this might be our main power weapon spawn.
Skewer is it's satisfying as heck, but it's hard for me.
I'm worse at that gun than I am around, for sure. When you hit a target, especially a vehicle, it's super satisfying. Spectating.
Ooh, spikes. The gravity spikes back from Halo 3, that's cool. Always loved those. They weren't powerful, but they were fun. The
Hard for us to hear.
assault rifle
I
clearly is inspired from Reach.
Yeah, and there's a few things. So there's the Spartan chat that we had in Halo 5 who really just kind of brings the battlefield. It gives a lot more like reaction feedback to what's going on. But you'll hear this personal AI, and what we did with them is we replaced what was called Spartan Leader or Team Leader, and it's just a more personal version of that. And they have a lot of personality. So they can
Camera, cool.
customize that feedback. And
Of course, you can mantle. One thing I don't like is that there won't be
Mention whether
assassinations.
the change,
It's
right?
kind
It doesn't activate on
of
pickup.
weird. It's a Halo game. You don't have assassinations.
Yeah, we think that'll bring a lot in the long term and allow us to do more things with power-ups than trying to just, traditional tech just.
Oh, that pistol is cool.
Really
I like
notion
it.
of power equipment.
One thing that we won't see from in this point of view, I really love the visual language that you and the team have introduced. It's very obvious when someone's pocketing a power up like that. You'll see a glowing trail.
Yeah, like a contrail behind them. Yeah, that was a big thing, is making sure we at least telegraph that information. That was, making that switch. There was a lot of critical lenses on making sure that there was at least a readability to it.
I mean, so now it's sort of that risk reward, right? Do I hold this and wait for that final push? Do I
The
do it now so I don't lose it?
weapon
Yeah,
respawn's kind of
I
like
do
Ornance
myself
drop
in pocket
from
and
Halo 4.
pocket, and then I'll lose it, and I'll
Kinda
give overshot of it.
Okay, I guess.
I'll give the OS to the,
So you don't have to struggle figuring out where things spawn in.
We're seeing a couple of little sort of, what do you call them, tutorial tips popping up there, which
Yeah.
you can't turn off.
I don't want
at the
tutorial.
same
I'm gonna have to
time.
shut that off. I do not want tutorial tips when
But yeah,
playing
giving a little bit of
multiplayer.
feedback.
Ooh, the battle rifle looks like Halo 2 almost, but a little upgraded.
I'm not sure at this point the pro team needs to know that, like, hey,
Yeah,
Battle rifle seems kind of weak. I think it needs a buff, just based on the fact that you couldn't even kill one of those 3 guys. With ease.
I do
Weird.
love this now.
Yeah, the pelicans flying by. It's
Ooh,
homage
can we get
to
pelicans and
Sergeant
hornets and whatnot into multiplayer for big team
That
battle?
would kind of
That would be
just
sweet,
kind of pay homage to,
especially for
like,
Forge.
One of ours and everybody's favorite character instead of the Halo fans.
By the way, whoever this player is just getting active camo every spawn. I don't know what the other team's up to right now.
To be watching that call out. Yeah, the power-ups, we treat those like, like the power weapons and stuff. They're up on a pad. They have a lot of messaging and broadcasting about them, so you know when they're
Well, your Spartan AI can tell you that, right?
Yeah, the Spartan AI calls it out as well. There's a lot of information just kind of driving feedback. You can see like there's the weapon pack rags. You can see levels as well.
Oof.
Yeah, right
Yeah,
there
see in the
in the
background, right?
yeah.
What's cool about them is like before you might run past a where a weapon would spawn and then not realize that it's coming up in 2 seconds and it could change your choice on how you do it. Like when we play tested this morning, it actually stopped at one point. And the weapon came back, so I was like, oh, it's like 2 seconds out, I might as well wait for it and switch out the pistol or something. I think I'm just telling everybody that I'm really down with a lot of them.
If people that are making the game are bad with their weapons that they're putting into their game, it's not a good sign. He's gonna die. Oh, he got him. Nice.
I do love the sidekick.
Yeah, it's really cool, and like when somebody's really good with it, it's really
Kind of weird that we don't have the normal Magnum in the game, leash that they've shown
This
off.
player really likes this little like drop wall kind of
yeah,
cover
covering it
technique,
close,
huh?
yeah. Like kind of locking down an entryway. It's neat to watch how people use this, like all the different equipment.
Well, hopefully a lot of players this weekend are going to be lighting this up on social, sharing clips with us, because I can't wait to see just some of the new creative ways that the community at large figures out how to use this in sandbox.
Yeah, and it's interesting too, like, I mean, like the way we have our maps too, like in our main game, is they have different equipment and stuff on them. Because we don't have the entire sandbox of the flights, we swap things out. So it's actually not even the same kind of, basically, map placement.
It was horrible.
The release version of the game. It was, it just at least gives us something to, give something in there for people to play with. Well, match is getting close. You can hear the music starting to kick up, kind of signifying the end of the match is coming.
I do love that. The multiplayer music is very cool.
I'm really proud of the multiplayer music. There's a cool story about how we got to basically getting music in the game. But yeah, it really meets this tone. It's something I really wanted since Halo 4, this kind of post-rock soundtrack to the multiplayer. Well, actually just the Halo in the game. One of my goals for multiplayer. Let's kill him.
Alrighty guys, I appreciate you guys watching and hanging out, and make sure you guys subscribe if you guys haven't. You guys have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Bye guys.